Good morning, ducks! Hello, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Duck Adventure for, I think it's September the 19th. It might be the 20th. It's 5:38, and I thought I'd wake the ducks up. I'm running, well, no, I'm not running late. I'm actually doing this on purpose today because Doug's, he's out still. He's upstairs. Actually, he won't come downstairs because I'm putting that antibiotic spray, and it stings on his foot. So he's avoiding me in the house. He's upstairs sleeping right now. It was so funny. I went upstairs to give him his antibiotics, and he would not come to me. He just kept rolling over and was like, no, don't touch me, don't touch me. Because it stings. The vet told me it was going to sting every time you spray his foot, because the bacteria was actually on the foot because it wasn't healing. And the vet looked at it yesterday and said, you need to put spray on that too. So, but the ducks, they have been really loud and let me know they're not happy with getting out 2 hours late today. But I wanted to come out 2 hours late because I wanted to screw up the otter's schedule. And time to talk about the fundraiser, guys. And anybody that doesn't want to hear me talk about the fundraiser, click right here and you can jump by this whole segment so you don't have to hear me talking about the fundraiser. So right here, click here, and then you can go right on to the show today. I ate way too many green beans last night too. So the fundraiser, guys, we're so close. You know, really in the big picture, it's like $1.81 a person. You know, $1.81 US, and it'd be over. All right, let's get these ducks to the lake, and I can get on with my day. Like I said, I got to run to town, do a quick run. I got to go in the barn this morning and take out, I think there's 2 ducks I'm going to let out of the barn. Maybe 3. There might be potentially 3. But when I get back from the lake, we'll take care of that. Oh, ducks. Yes, I know. We're going to let you out right now. What a beautiful day, guys. Unbelievably nice. Yes, ducks, I'm sorry for being late, but I had to, for your own good. I'm hoping by being 2 hours late that it screws the otters up. That's what I'm hoping. I got a south wind today, so it's going to blow the gate shut on me. Oh, there's our little wobbling girl, guys. Oh, she's a look at her go. Actually, the both of those have got a good wobble. But the first one's really good. Like, look at that. That's going. Alright, ducks, let's go to the water. Unbelievably nice. And tomorrow is supposed to be just as nice, but it was supposed to rain this morning and it clouded over, but it didn't happen. But tomorrow is supposed to be another 26-degree day. I'm gonna go to town, get back here, and I've got all the drone charged up, everything's ready to go. So today is going to be a crash course on the drone. And hopefully it's not literally a crash course. I'm hoping that it goes good. I think the otters were back again, guys. The cage is now flipped on its side. I'm thinking these otters are playing down here at night. Hoping that the otter situation is not here right now. The water is awful murky though. It's not clear. Like something has been swimming down here. But yesterday, you know, the ducks never freaked out. There was no freaking and peeking going on. It was actually a really calm day. Now, what are they doing here? Are you going to go out? You know, they hit that floating mud in the creek and it screws them right up. Look at them all jamming up there because there's a whole bunch of mud. Yeah, they're coming back. Oh man, they just don't understand the mud. But then again, you know, the mud could have a turtle hiding in it for all we know. Alright, you're gonna go around the mud and get out there? I'm going to walk around, guys, and go out to my spot there at the mouth of the creek. Just so I have a better view if I need to do some shotgun action here. I just didn't want to have the sun shining into the camera, but I noticed editing the last couple of days that now that the sun is in a different spot in the sky, I'm getting a lot of solar flares. And I cleaned my lens this morning on the camera. I was editing and I was like, okay, it looks awful dirty. So I gave it a cleaning. So hopefully today is a lot better. Alright, the ducks are doing the morning freak out here. Actually, everybody's freaking. I'm looking at the lake here. I got the camera pointed at the ducks. I don't see anything on the lake. Man, I wish we had Doug here. He's so much better at this than me. Look at this, they're all leaving. I'm thinking Doug's going to be 2, maybe 3 more days, guys. His foot this morning, I looked at it, and it's got some healing action happening. Finally, it's turned white instead of red. But I think today I got to give him a bath, some antibacterial stuff, and because his skin is, those sores keep appearing. Now I've got him on the antibiotics that the vet gave me, but I'd like to accelerate his healing process. I'm filming in Braille truly right now, guys, because I'm looking at the lake to see if there's anything out there. It's almost like the ducks want to get behind me. They're using me as protection, but we really need Doug back to work. But absolutely nothing. But I know something was here because the cage is flipped. The otters keep screwing with the cage. It's the only thing that makes any sense. I'm going to just sit here and wait, and we'll see what happens. Man, I miss working with my dog. He's upstairs sleeping right now, mad at me because I keep spraying stuff on his feet that sting. Alright, I'm gonna get into position here. I think the ducks just do this morning freaking peek thing, unless they're waiting for me to take some shots. Something over there. We really need Doug to run the gauntlet here, guys. I absolutely heard something over there, and it wasn't the chirping sound, it was more like that lip smacking sound that otters make. Got a strong wind right now, which is screwing up the sound. I'm gonna fire some rounds off, make some noise, because without Doug I could just stand here for the next hour and, you know, videotape a ton of stuff, and it's just me standing here, you know, keep thinking I'm hearing something. But the sound I heard was the exact sound that I heard that day I was in the boat and the otter swam right up to me. I'm gonna make a bunch of noise, get on with my morning here so that I can get back here today and get the drone happening. I gotta get the drone happening today. It's a beautiful day to be outside with the drone. Okay, I just heard it again. Oh, the wind is making the sound travel all over the place here. I'm gonna make some noise so we can get on with our day here. Well, there's no way the otter is going to hang around after discharging 4 rounds. Which way out? They just do the creek thing, you know, like that's a crazy amount of ducks in the creek, guys. Like, they just jam in there. It's almost like their morning routine, you know. They do the creek thing, and then when they get the confidence and, you know, and the courage, then they go out in the lake. Because I'll look down later, and they'll be working their way out on the lake. I'm gonna go and take care of the hospital ducks, do my chores with the town, and get back here and fire up the aerial filming device. Oh, and get some food into me. That's what else. I almost forgot about that. I gotta eat. I totally lost track of that one. It came back to me quickly there. I heard my stomach growl. A little bit of a gurgle happen. What an absolutely gorgeous day though to be learning how to crash a drone. Oh, look at this. Now they're going to go out. It's like a morning routine, you know? Alright, well, the sooner I get my work done, the sooner I'll be flying a drone. Today, hopefully. That's the plan. I got everything done. All the charging's done. Everything's sitting in the living room. Ready to go. I just got to figure out how to get it up in the air, aim the camera in the right direction, and not crash. Alright, well now they're really picking up speed to go out to the lake. It's an exodus. I wonder if they're waiting for me to shoot. Like, I know the ducks, you know, after you shoot, they get a much more relaxed. It's almost like they know, you know, the predators have been taken care of. Because I know, you know, shooting coyotes and that, after you shoot a coyote, after the gunshot, they're totally relaxed. And now they're heading out onto the lake. In a big way, actually. There they go. It's like they're waiting for me, since Doug's not here, to clear the area. I wonder if that's it. I'm wondering, you know, if the ducks have figured it out, that after the shots are fired, it's safe to go out. Totally possible, guys. They're all out in the water. They're heading there. Like, that's gotta be it. It's gotta be. I know, you know, when I shoot in the yard and that, afterwards, you know, well, I know, well, we saw last year, you know, I'd shoot and they knew that it was, you know, it was time to get out of the pen, and they get all excited. When I used to do the recons down here shooting, you know, to clear the swamp before we had all the swamp cut, and Doug wasn't really good at his job. And I've seen this year, you know, with Doug, when he runs down there barking, you know, the ducks are totally relaxed. It's almost like they have figured it out, the routine here. And if you know, if the shots aren't fired or Doug's not barking, oh, sneeze attack. That, you know, if the routine hasn't happened, it's not safe to go in the water. It sure looks like that anyways. Alright, I'm gonna get my chores done. Alright, I've been reading the comments, guys, and I'm going to follow your advice, and I'm not going to disturb what's going on in here. I'm going to leave it totally alone. And if the goose manages to hatch any goslings, I will move them. But right now, it looks like a whole bunch of Muscovies are in here helping the goose. It's bizarre. We got 4 females. Stripper's got to be in here too. I'm gonna come in so you can hiss if you want. Is Stripper? Yep, she's in the back corner. Oh, that little duck. I'll try to get you a view here. Yep, there she is, Stripper. There's 5 or 6 eggs back there, but not much chance of them hatching. They were like abandoned eggs for quite a while. But I just don't understand why these Muscovies are hanging with this goose. but I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to leave it. Hands off situation, guys. Not touching nothing. All right, I'm going to do my chores, and then we're going to go to the hospital and let some ducks go free today. I hear a dog crying. Oh, you. If you come out, you're going to have to be good. Duck, no. Running into the screen door. Hey, 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 get back here. We'll go to the bathroom. Oh, look at this. He's limping. Doug, did you lick your foot and make it raw again? He wasn't limping like that this morning. Or last night, I should say. Because this morning I haven't seen him. He's been upstairs sleeping, hiding from me. Because he's afraid I'm going to spray his foot. Poor dog. Here. Back inside. He must have been licking his foot upstairs when I was outside. Poor puppy. He's not having much luck this year. Well, actually, he's having a tremendous amount of luck at keeping predators away. He's just, you know, running the gauntlet of injuries. I got 2 ducks for sure. Oh, look at this. They go right into the barn. Except for Magoo, who I don't think even knows that I'm around. Well, a little bit. Magoo might just be challenged. Are you looking at me, or? Unfortunately, Magoo's a male, guys. That is not good. A good-looking male, pretty duck, but it's a male. I gotta close this so I can catch the ducks that need to be set free. What a gorgeous day. But I think this is like the last couple days of niceness. According to the weather forecast, it looks like full-blown fall is coming. All right, ducks that can leave the hospital. Bubble eye duck. Go on, duck. Go back to your friends. This duck is doing really well. Come here, duck. Go blow your brains out and sensory overload. Now, what's the deal with this one? I'm not thinking too good on these ones. I think these ducks here are seriously gimped. These 4. Well, Billy's gimped, but just in a way that we still haven't figured out yet, guys. Like, look at it. He's just starting to get his feathers. But these other 4 ducks, I'm not too positive on them. They've got some deformed leg problems, hip problems. So we've got a grand total of 6 ducks in the hospital because Magoo's outside. But this duck here is pulling out all its feathers out of its chest. It's just got down, that's it. Or it's just growing its feathers. I'm gonna catch it here. They were soft. Serious down though, but it might be just starting to grow feathers. You're not too healthy, are you, duck? You got a bit of a tuft on the back of your neck here too. Or are you lifting that up for us right now? Alright. Maybe it does have a tuft in the back of his head. The hospital situation isn't looking good. The remaining ducks, like this duck here, this black and white one, has got a gimp leg, totally gimp. Like it sort of uses it like a peg leg, but it doesn't look like it has any motor controls. But the wings work really good. Okay, duck, relax there. Okay. Holy moly, does it ever have strong wings? Yeah, it's pretty gimp, guys. It's got some claw action. It is hanging on a little bit, but not a lot of push to it. Not like this leg. This leg, like you push it, it really pushes back. It's a male. It seems the gimps are males. I'm thinking it's birth defects. Because the one here, same thing, legs, the same situation. Well, that's it for today. No one else is getting out of the hospital. Yeah, they're gonna go through circuit overload. You don't know what to do you? Go for a tour, be a duck. The hospital ducks are not eating the beans. So I'll throw them on the other side because I know the other ducks will eat them. Real quick, actually. It might be because the other ducks have harder bills and the hospital ducks' bills are too soft. That totally could be possible. You know, being that the other ducks are serious free ranging and the hospital ducks aren't. These little ducks, they're gonna have a hard time here today. Circuit overload, outside. The bubble-eyed duck though should adapt a little quicker. I might be taking them to the lake tomorrow, but for today I'm just gonna leave them alone. But the hospital's getting less and less ducks in it. Unfortunately, I think a lot of the ducks that are left in the hospital are going to get some tough medicine here. Okay, I got to whip the town and then get back here and get the drone happening. I don't believe it, guys. I got out at the driveway. I'm at the driveway and something told me I left the camera and the shotgun hanging outside. Oh man, I'm so excited about getting back here to to get the drone happening. I just hopped in the truck and took off. All right, I gotta lock everything up so I'm legal here with the gun and get back here and get this drone happening. I just pulled into the driveway and the ducks are freaking out. Well, they're all home. The whole flock's in the yard, and I saw something swimming at the mouth of the creek. Now I had to run in and get the shotgun, so I don't know if he's still here or not. But like everybody was like, well, I pulled into the driveway and I thought, oh, they're coming to see me. But then I thought, okay, this is too quick. Like the whole flock it was a massive wave of ducks coming through the swamp here. I'm just looking. I don't see anything swimming anymore. But I saw a ripple in the water right at the mouth of the creek when I was in the cab of the truck. I ran into the house and got the shotgun out of the safe. Threw my rubber boots on without my sock savers, so that means my socks are going to work their way off. All right. Aw, you wouldn't believe it, guys. Ah. You're just not going to believe it. You're just not going to believe it. It was 2 wild ducks. I don't know if you can see them flying across the water down there. They just took off out of the mouth of the creek. I guess they dived when I came in the driveway. I don't believe this. I ran like a crazy person out of the truck, into the house, get the shotgun, get my rubber boots on, grab the pivot heads. All because of 2 wild ducks. They must have flew in and totally freaked the ducks out. Well, they're going to get freaked out here shortly because I'm going into the house to get the drone. If 2 wild ducks freak them out, it's going to be interesting what a crashing drone does to them. All right, I got to go and go get ready here and figure out how to fire up a drone and record some video without descending too quick into the ground. I don't believe this. I'm you know, and I saw the swimming thing at the mouth of the creek and I thought it was an otter, and here it was a duck, a wild one, 2 of them to be exact. What a bunch of chickens. Ah. Here I am running around Rambo with the shotgun. Man, what these ducks do to me. The things I go through. And look at this. It's all the breeders are in here. The breeders are in the pen. I guess they were really afraid. Because when I first came in, all the geese were right there. And I thought, okay, something's seriously wrong. If the geese are all at the front of the pen with their necks stretched right out, it's got to be bad, like there's got to be something really bad. Because, geese run the fastest, so I figured they got back up to the yard because something really was wrong. Yeah, what was really wrong was a bunch of 2.5-pound wild ducks flew in, freaked them out. And I had Doug, so I was like trying to I had Doug in the truck, and I let Doug out of the truck, and I thought, okay, I can't let Doug run to the swamp because, I got to get his foot to heal up, and I don't want him running on it. So I'm trying to get Doug into the house. He's wondering why all the ducks are running around the yard freaking out. And I had to scream my lungs out to get Doug back into the house because I didn't want him running around, because he was wondering what was going on with the ducks, because they were absolutely, quacking their heads off. Nothing like, coming home and totally going into panic mode. All right, I gotta wash my boots off and go get this drone. Dougie, it was 2 wild ducks. And here we thought it was complete anarchy taking place. And the vet told me not to use antibacterial soap. He told me just to let the medicine take its course. If anything, just give him a warm water rinse, which is what he's going to get here today. Dougie's going to get a full body, right from his head to his tail, warm rinse on the back deck. You guys are probably wondering why you haven't seen drone footage in this episode, and I feel really bad, but I had a nap. I started screwing around with the drone and reading, and I got hit with some severe exhaustion. That's what I can think of. It was just exhaustion. And what woke me up was this. My yard is full of ducks. They've been sleeping all day here in the shade. And I think they were telling me to come out to fill their water up. I don't know. Because they still had water, so I don't know what was going on. Or they just missed me. But this is what woke me up. I feel so bad. I wasted a beautiful afternoon. But I'm thinking it's because I went crazy last week working. And I really haven't shut down to recharge here. I'm getting surrounded though. The thing is, the water wasn't even empty, so I think they just wanted me to get up. But I feel really bad, guys, because I promised you, drone action, and all I did was drop the ball and have a nap. And I'm honestly still wiped right out. I don't know what it was. I finished my edit, and I don't know. I think I'm burnt out. That's the bottom line. I think maybe I just gotta slow down just a touch, and so that I can give this last month a real good burn, because I would really like to go, you know, the last month and not miss a single day. Little stripper. She's getting more and more adventurous here. But I'm thinking I'm trying to do too much, guys. I honestly do. You know, the garden last week and, you know, pumping out, you know, 2 videos a day and, you know, and long episodes. And, you know, which the long episodes isn't a problem, but it was the garden last week. Yeah, stripper, I know. The garden was brutal last week. I'm thinking that's my problem. That's why I'm wiped right out. No stripper. My God, Dick, you're so cute. And I don't understand, you don't like me at all. So I'm thinking that's my dilemma, guys. I'm plus my deal with my buddy, you know, helping him out, and just so much hit me at once. You know, I've only got the garden, 2 things I gotta take out of my garden, which is carrots, the end of next week, parsnips not till the end of October or November. So that is, I think that's what it was, because it was so much work to, and the pressure, the stress, you know, which I think a lot of it right now is release stress. Because I've got some food. Actually, my freezer actually is full. With my vegetables that were left over from last year, you know, squash and beets and carrots. You know, I topped up what I was empty on. I actually have enough vegetables now, but I want to get these carrots done because of the dragon carrots. But I honestly think that I just put too much pressure on myself here. I set the bar a little too high on the. I think that's what's happened here. Because honestly, guys, I just want to go lay down right now. I do. I just want to relax. I think if I relax and you know, let myself recharge, that I'll be able to apply myself. Because I watched a couple tutorial videos on the drone, specifically Phantom 2. And then I started reading all the notes that Peter wrote, and I just got more and more and more tired to the point that I wasn't even retaining anything. Like, and I said, Matt, I gotta get proficient on this. And you know, I find myself personally, anyways, when I get tired, I'm banging my head against the wall, doing anything. I'm actually wasting my time. They're coming over to see me. So that's why there's no drone today, guys. I'm getting closer, but I'm just, I would hate to get the drone out here and because of fatigue, crash it. I would rather be fresh. Oh, there's discos. I got a real shock today. My buddy, who's having a medical problem right now, he actually he asked me how Disco was doing, and then I found out he's watching my show. I thought that was really cool, actually, because honestly, I don't know many people locally that watch my show. But he was concerned about Disco. And there's the little limpy duck, which now I know how Disco hurt himself flying into the wire, because I saw it happen, so it makes sense. The duck just doesn't know enough. Because there's no other reason for Disco to all of a sudden be hurt. And it makes sense that, recklessly flew into the wire. Nothing's happened here. There hasn't been, any ducks getting killed, no panic. Everybody's scattered all over the yard, because they're afraid of the wild ducks of the lake. Oh, I couldn't believe that today. Get home and rush down there like a Rambo thinking that, something's killing the ducks, and it turns out it's freaking wild ducks landing. Oh man, they're bad, these ducks. I think the drone's going to be interesting, but hey, it's going to start tomorrow, guys. I absolutely promise you, the Matt learning curve of the drone is tomorrow. It's going to be, that's what I'm doing. That's going to be tomorrow's show actually. I'm just too tired. I'm not going to lie. I could make up all kinds of other excuses. I slacked it. I could tell you a lie and you would not know. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be honest. I slacked it. Which, you know, I'm not a slacker here, but for some reason I feel guilty when I slack it. I don't know what it is. Okay, I got a problem. Hang on. I had to turn the hose on. Couldn't do it holding the camera. Yeah, I feel guilty. I feel guilty when if I'm not go all the time for you guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because you know, I'm asking for your financial support to pull this project off so that we can, you know, donate all the ducks to the homeless. I don't know if that's it. That I feel obligated to just perform. It's the only thing that makes any sense. I think that's just it. I'm just I feel responsible to the cause, you know, and to you, and you know, obligated to deliver. To deliver. That's it. Obligated to deliver. That would be you know, that's just the kind of person I am. Being, you know, I've been self-employed my whole life, and you know, responsibility, and you know, that's just the way I am. So I'm not gonna lie. I just slacked it. Oh, and I feel so bad right now that I slacked it. Because, you know, I got jobs I could do. You know, I could work on the lighting for the pen. I could get the drone running, which really I should have worked on the lighting in the pen, because that is mindless job. I don't need to learn anything to do that. I could do that actually almost asleep. But I think I needed the nap, because it happened so quick. 1 minute, you know, I finished the edit. Did my artwork, you know, for the thumbnail. I hit the upload button, and then I just said, man, a little bit of a nap, and next thing I knew, I was waking up on the couch with the duck sound outside the living room window, and it was so loud because there was like 400 ducks in the front yard, just freaking out, and I thought something was wrong, but it wasn't, because Doug never even woke up. He was laying on the floor sleeping, and he never moved, and he knows the distress sound, so I just figured, you know, if the ducks wanting to wake me up. They're circling the house. There was some in the driveway quacking, and there was some in the front of the yard quacking. They were doing both windows. I don't know how they knew both windows were open, but they were at both windows. So that's what I did today. I hope you're not upset with me, but I needed a nap. It was so bad. I need another one right now, actually. Honestly, you know what I really would like right now is a cold one. I'm thinking I'm gonna have one. I'm thinking I might just sit on the back deck and do a little bit of a relax, you know. I think I will. I think this will be the end of the video today, guys. So I might have more than one cold one, and then tomorrow it's going to be the DJI Duck Adventure tutorial video. Hopefully it's not the crash video. Hopefully it's a successful video, I'm hoping. I think I'm nervous too, guys. I think that's another thing too. I'm afraid if I crash it and break it, that might be another thing that's bothering me, because I've never flown anything. Honestly, I'm not big into remote control things. I'm not really big at all into that kind of stuff. This will be the actual first remote control anything I've ever ran that I can think of. Like anything I've ever had that's been remote control, you know, motorized wise, always had a cord attached to it, nothing wireless. That's how old the technology I'm used to. Oh, you got up too, eh? Was it the ducks that woke you up? Oh, your little foot. Oh, Dougie, that back foot of yours. I gotta put more spray on it, actually. The poor dog. He doesn't know why he's not allowed to go outside. You were slacking it too, weren't you? How's your foot? Oh, it's looking a little better. That whole pad has got to fall off, guys. It's got a little bit of a lift in it. Oh man, that's sore, Doug. looks sore. You're gonna hate me here in a second because I'm gonna spray some of that stinging stuff on it. And you really hate that. I know I said I wouldn't film anymore. I was gonna relax. I didn't. I started reading and watching some videos. I've got the monster that Peter sent us set up. I had to look at some videos online to see how you did it because I was like, I had no idea, man. So I've got the Phantom sitting here. I'm just reading Peter's instructions, which, by the way, he's got like the neatest printing. Thank you, Peter. But I gotta go back to YouTube and watch some more videos. I'm I gotta go have a shower actually. Oh man, I stink. I'm having some stress sweats here. I always go through this when I'm learning something new. I'm just like sticky all over because I'm sitting here sweating, stressed out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stressed out. I gotta get this thing running, so that's why I got back in the house and I thought, I'll go in the back deck and have a cold one. Never got that far. I said I've got to get this running, so I've gotten I went through all the box and I got everything set up, and I haven't got the props spinning yet. Which, reading Peter's instructions, I don't think I should fire it up in the house, but I probably will. Anyways, that's what I'm doing, guys. I know I said I wasn't going to video anymore and I was going to shut it down for the day, but I just can't help myself here. I got to get this going. We got to get this happening. I got to show you something though. Peter knew that I was going to crash it, so he sent me a carbon fiber guard to protect the camera, so that if we land her hard, that's pretty cool. He sent all kinds of little goodies. I feel so bad that, it's been sitting here in my living room, but it hasn't gone anywhere, it's not missing, and it didn't get worn out sitting here. But the next month, I think you guys are going to be sick of drone footage. When I honestly, I think I was putting it together at my desk and looking on YouTube, looking on the internet, pictures of how to assemble everything, because I didn't get any instructions that way. But I started coming up with editing ideas. I think you guys are going to be... it's going to be interesting what I'm going to pull off with the drone. And Peter, I can't thank you enough. I'm blown away. I'm overwhelmed by this. I'm stressed out. I'm sweating and all that kind of neat stuff. Good stuff, but yeah, I'm just letting you know what I'm going through here. But I've got some editing ideas. I think you're going to like it. It involves picture in picture, so it's going to be good. Anyways, I got to get back to figuring this out because I really want to get the propeller spinning on it. That's my goal here tonight. So wish me luck, guys. Well, guys, I had a shower. And I also shaved. I was just sweating like crazy. I'm stressing out here. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just I go through that when I'm doing something new and that's really important. And this is important. On, duckies, in you go. I forgot to tell you today, guys, when I went to town, I didn't take the pivot heads with me, which normally, I wear them, and sometimes I leave my driveway and I actually have them on when I'm driving out of the driveway. And today would have been a perfect opportunity to have them running. Pull out in the highway. I'm driving, like maybe, like half a kilometer, 500 yards, type distance down the road. I look up, to the car coming at me. Like I'm looking up anyways, but I'm looking. Something told me to look at the car that was coming towards me, and all of a sudden the car started coming across the line, and I'm like, okay, I'm driving a 1-ton cube van, and this was a little tiny car. I don't know what the make was, like an IKEA or something like that. Not IKEA, or a Kia or something like that. Not a big thing. Little car. Not the kind of car you'd want to be playing chicken. I better check the swamp here. No ducks. Not the kind of car you want to play chicken with a 1-ton cube van. And I'm like, okay, you're coming across the line at me, and that strip of highway when you come out of my driveway going towards town, it's only so long and then it goes into a dip. So it's like, there's not a lot of room there, distance-wise. And I already covered, like half a kilometer, 500 yards of it. And then this car's coming right over the line. Like its tire right here, left-hand tires are completely over the line. And I'm like, okay, this car's gonna head on me. Then the person looks up. They're were texting. They had their phone on their steering wheel, I guess, or something. I don't know.
But oh, boys, talk about the shock on their face. I could see the shock. Like they just completely freaking panicked. I'm like, you absolute idiot. You're driving a little tiny, well, you're driving, period. But the fact that you're playing chicken while you're texting with a cube van in a car that, you know, honestly, guys, it was small enough that I could have put it in the back of the cube van. That's how small it was. It was small. So a car that could fit inside my vehicle is playing chicken with me. All right, ducks are locked up. I've had a shower. I've shaved. I cut my hair. I feel good. I'm gonna go back and stress out and get the propellers turning on the drone in the living room.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.